I'm Dan Morris, you're watching Bosun Dan Bushcraft, and today, as I delicately step over some firewood over there, today we are in the woods once again, and today we're going to be doing a bit more work on the old Bushcraft spot here. I don't know how these videos go down when I'm tinkering with the spot, bit of a mixed bag. Personally, I think they may be a little boring, but can't all be absolute excitement. So you're out here in the woods with me today, same Bosun Dan, different axe. Today we're out with Freya's twin sister. This is Frigg. She is exactly the same as Freya in every way, with exception of her handle. It's just a couple of inches longer. The only reason I brought this out is just because I made it as a backup to Freya years ago, because with the wooden handled hatchets eventually the wooden handle gives out and you have to make a new one, so she's the backup. Even though I do have millions of other axes knocking about, that style of axe head, it's just my very best favourite. So what I'm going to be doing on the Bushcraft spot today is moving my Da Vinci bench over here into the corner where we put the walls up a couple of weeks ago, because that is going to be the Bosun Dan dining room, basically, when I eventually get a roof on it and things like that, and I will. But I want my dining room over there. I'm also going to modify it a little bit, see if I can't turn it into more of a Bushcraft throne. But before then, I'm going to be having lunch in the woods as always, so I'm going to need something to eat whilst I'm over there, in which means I'm going to need a fire, as the thing I brought to eat, we'll go through that later, but the thing I've got is frozen solid. I forgot to take it out of the freezer last night, so oops, oh well. Anywho, let's get a fire started. Wow, that's some tough old stuff. Readily dookily then. I've gone a bit heavier on the old split wood this time, as I have actually come out without my hat, and without my hat I ain't got no wafty. What we have for today's delicious lunch is a whole half of an ox heart, but it's frozen solid, it's like glass. I'm just going to chuck it on the side of the fire here and let it thaw a bit. Keep the eye on it. Problem is, I can't get it on a stick until it's thawed a touch, so I'll just have to keep my eye on it for a little while. Ah, fantastic. Thawing out, nice. This fire is absolute joy today. No bother whatsoever. It's just about thawing out a bit. I shall have to keep an eye on it. Right then, moving this thing. So when I built this, somebody jokingly said in the comments, can't remember who, I said I know what the secret is of building this in one of the videos, and somebody in the comments said, is it nails? Well, today, yes it is, because this thing was a pain to get to put up in the first place. It was not an easy task. So what I am actually going to do is nail it together. Just so I can move it, you know. I can't be bothered to actually keep having to fight with it and stack it back up. So I am going to nail it together, just so it's easy to move if I can get into these nails, which is not letting me. Just because I want to reorganise the way that this thing works. I want to convert it and make it a bit more of a comfy bench. Not that it's not comfortable, I'm just doing it being a bit more. So I am going to nail it together, make it much easier to move. Yeah, maybe it is somewhat slightly cheating. But if you've watched the Da Vinci bench video, you know that I didn't use nails to build it. Right. So that's all the legs nailed up, which is what we need. Now what I want is it all shifting over to the one side. Why will become clear later on. Right, so I'm just going to put a couple of nails through the outermost of the actual seat base to stop it moving about. Right, a few nails in this side. Like I say, I really didn't want to nail it, but it's a faffy thing at the best of times to build, and I don't want it all slipping about. Really, I want one more seat bottom. I'm going to go off and find that. Whew, put you somewhere where you can see me. So this big old log here, that should have a piece somewhere that's perfect for this. I'll have to hew it out. Up here where it's a bit thinner, I think. Yeah, probably here. Right, let's get this stick cleaned up a bit. Shan't need all the bobbly bits on it. That'll do. Hopefully, just a little liftiness on the tap of the hammer. It's in. Magic. Stick a quick nail in there. No one in this end. Right, now onto another piece of this. I think we can go to the thinner stuff, really. You'll see what this is for in a bit. I won't nail this one on just yet, because what I want to do now is drag this whole thing over there, hopefully. That's my plan. That's my fiendish plan. Sure, this is going to be fun, finding out if it's possible to lift the thing. Oh yes, easy. Right, move me naughty schoolboy chair that I found. So this is my dining area. As planned. Oh no, that nail didn't get it. It's alright though, the leg's still there. Magic. Let's level her up a bit. Give it a good stamping. Let's see. Okay. That's being a nuisance. Better do something to fix that. Okie dokie. So, starting with the thicker ones first, so the thickest in the middle. So if I go at this, bank line. The good old tarred bank line that I've just dropped on the floor. Right, better just go check my ox heart. Okay. Let's test this puppy out. Move my saw off the seat before I do. Whew. Are we ready? It's looking just the job. Luke's the pot. Oh. Now we are styling. That is just the job. That's what it's been missing all this time. That is much better. Now I need a dining table. So I'm going to see if I can get my original dining table out in one piece and just bring it across. I do want to make a larger table. I'm not going to have the time for that today, so let's just see if I can get that one across here so I have something to eat off for the day. Fantastic. Lovely. Right, so we had it before, so we've got literally just enough room to get past it. Let's just get it so it's supporting itself first. I will completely remake this table from scratch, I think, but for today it will do for our dining delight. But I will build from scratch a much larger one, because eventually what I'm going to do is build a roofed shelter over the top of the dining area, being a bit posh, and then what I'm going to do is hire up there another roofed shelter that's going to have a Da Vinci bed, not bench, in it, and that will be the bedroom, if you will. So it's moving out. Right. Actually, I don't really want it there. It's covering my meat. There we go. Oh. So here we have it, folks. Oh. Fresh pot of coffee. Freshly cooked ox heart. Some fresh Bosun modified Wodobo. And I have just modified my woodland spatula into a bit of a fork thing. I forgot a fork. Now, for those of you worried about hygiene, I did sterilise it in the embers of the fire. It should be quite safe. Nice big cup of Joe. Beautiful. Somewhere to stand my coffee, hopefully it won't whop off there. Something sharp. I wish I could slide the table back. Obviously I can't, it's not a moving table. Let's just get a bit of the old bossa novo on it. Wow, juicy. Oh, oh, oh. Cooked to perfection, says I. Just the slightest little pinking. For those of you that have never had ox heart, you're truly missing out. It is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Most hearts are as well. Lamb's hearts, beautiful. Some people find it a bit icky. I don't know why. It's just a muscle. It's just another muscle. It's a muscle that never sleeps. Oh. Oh, the fork works well. That is truly delicious. Now this is bushcraft done right. Oh, delicious. Oh, delicious. This bench is actually ace. It's my new favourite thing. It's been a banging bench since I first built it, to be fair. It's solid as a rock as well. It weren't my idea. Somebody gave me the idea and we rolled with it. Who was it? No, shout out, yeah, it was Sticks Outdoors, wasn't it? Benny and everyone, you were all building benches, I remember. And this was my Da Vinci effort. It's been here ever since. Until somebody finds it and ruins it. Very enjoyable, this bench. Happy I done this today. Like I say, I was going to make a grand dining table, a bit bigger, a bit flatter in a few places, so I've got somewhere to put my coffee, but I'm not going to get the time. There's a few other things I wanted to do while we were doing a spot video as well, but we're not going to get the time today. Really. Oh, but, folks, I think that is about all you need from me today. So as always, folks, get out there, get bushcrafting, get having fun, be safe. Go buy yourself an ox heart from the butcher, try it, you might love it. Get building yourself some dining rooms and bushcraft thrones to lounge around in the woods in. And I'll catch you on the next one. But that is all from Bosun Down.